Hey man, say man, you know the vibes. We here. No Ordinary Podcast. Songs on a Sunday morning, powered by Sonar Muse. We got 2 more episodes this year. We're gonna close out 2024 strong. We got something special for y'all lined up next week. But until then, y'all see the title. Crypto Market and Sonar Muse Updates Part 2. We started out with a few updates last week. This week we're gonna get into a couple more. So appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Let's get into it.
On a Sunday morning. This is the one y'all was waiting for. I'm not waiting, I'm just making more. Plotted out, took the time, executed, good design, a finish line. Type of work, it's not done, just out of time. I'm feeling fine. Long road, strong no, this a grind. This a climb for some of us. In and out, double dutch, unpacking what they done to us. Technology numbing us. Think about it, seen it coming up. Records broken, numbers running up. Competition having fun or what? 30 years coming up, haven't done enough. Prize dangling right in front of us. Better lies right up under us. How they rush the capital and run them up. Yeah, trying to raise capital for the month.
Welcome back. Episode 22. We're doing a crypto market update. We got some news and events that happened this week. Then we also gonna go through the Sonar Muse platform and talk about a couple more updates that we didn't touch on last week. So a lot of big things going on their side, and we want to make sure that y'all are tuned in and ready to go. So before we get into that, as we always do, we're gonna rock some music. All of the artists are being paid micro streaming, royalties real time from all the music that's being played. We topped up last week, so we should be good to go. And we're here to bring awareness to the Sonar Muse platform and the artists that are on the platform. So we appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. And if you do like the songs you hear, man, leave it down in the comments. Let us know which ones you rocking with. We got a lot in store 2025, so it's gonna be an interesting year. I'm excited to see what the platforms got going on, what we're building, and I want y'all to make sure y'all are here for the ride. And like I said, any feedback is much appreciated, and we just want to make this thing as good as possible for everyone. So let's get into this music without further ado. Songs on a Sunday morning. You know the vibes. Killer Strider. Good for me.
Good for me, good for you, good for them, good for us. Being comfortable's not enough, gotta keep it going up. Good for me, good for us, thank me later. We always in the cut. Good news, people snooze, why can't they be more attentive? They brush it off like lint on denim. Can't really be offended, I've already ascended. I ain't above none of y'all, I just see life differently. The world needs love, I feel so much sympathy. Face the music like a symphony, less talking, more listening. Watch my aura glow, see it glistening. Focus on yourself and not what's happening around you, cause it's bullshit we've been fed. Look how quick bullshit spreads. Try to think with your head and look ahead. You ain't using your brain, you're just a walking dead. And that's the difference between me and them, homie, we ain't them. You say you're a goat, well I'm an average man. That means you're sacrificial. Your music fake, you're artificial. Your art ain't official. No substance, you're superficial. Hit me up when it's beneficial. Nah, homie, I prefer my own company and being on my lonely. That's just how it is. Me and my money chilling at the crib. Life is a test, unexpected quiz. Flow on faucet, watch it drip. Keep an eye on the prize. I'll never slip with any slight inconvenience. You jump ship whilst I take control of the cockpit. Cause I got the ball, I'll never drop it. Work my ass off, I'm overclocking. You're always with hoes like stockings. Good for you, homie, but that's not it. Good for me, homie, cause I got this. Good for me, good for you, good for them, good for us. Being comfortable's not enough, gotta keep it going up. Good for me, good for us, thank me later. We always in the cut. Good for me, good for you, good for them, good for us. Being comfortable's not enough, gotta keep it going up. Good for me, good for us, thank me later. We always in the cut.
Negative to positive is Swiss gear. The audio Marciano, the richer gear. I think it's the year. I just froze my tears, stuck my flow in the fountain of youth, and I just dipped my toe in the water. Accompanied by somebody's daughter. My shit is like a reporter. All the shit that we smoking and all the shit that they snorted. You told me she the one and she told me mission aborted. It's in my face, I gotta ignore it. I'm trying to score, but post game I feel like it's more. I'm more a fan of this couple watching it get pulled up. You the hardest in your circle, but only your circle notice. Forgotten why you recorded ego bigger than orbits. Ball and chain, my mind insane and my rhymes the same. I guess I got impeccable aim. Learn with the range, I need my space. Book of the time just for the face. I'm better than my favorite at the age when that shit mattered to me most. So I toasted a memory of me and what they meant to a nigga. I'm trying to paint a picture of me. Satisfaction with reality, I done found me the key. Yeah, I'm of a sturdy cloth, cut and tugged to stretch in frustration. I'm in a dirty spot, I only knew a dirty cops. And every night I hit the store, they think we selling rocks. And I said somehow, some way, this shit gon' be alright. Even with me in the eyes of odds, I'm calmly eyeballing. You could swim to my island and have a Spalding on it.
Good for me, good for you, good for them, good for us. Being comfortable's not enough, gotta keep it going up. Good for me, good for us, thank me later. We always in the cut. Good for me, good for you, good for them, good for us. Being comfortable's not enough, gotta keep it going up. Good for me, good for us, thank me later. We always in the cut.
Okay. True hustlers utilize grind. Take on every little time to get our future into line, boy. Cause crypto season's on the rise. Better wake up and be a part of this, or hit that ass left behind, boy. Got me out here doing it for the final. So one day we can be riding smooth in the Lamborghini Gelato. Every giveaway like Pronto. Cause we got places to be and people to see. They be on the grind mode. Trillionaire, THUGs, all on the scene. Also the greens, put in the work and be going hard as a team. We are chasing the dream. And you best to believe with your eyes to the cream, we keep doing that thing. The community demonstrates unity, oh it's a beautiful thing. And we're not slowing down, my son. We going to the moon and it gon' be soon when we gon' touch down, my son. Cheers. With the diamond hands at my son. We gotta kick back, sit and relax till we get them gas, my son. Yes, what's up? If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire, boy. If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire, boy. If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire, boy. If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire. Yo, surrounded by go-getters, experts who talk business. The people who know the assignment, similar when it comes to the wish list. So we just gon' get up and get it. All the way to the bank, we be laughing. We coming and taking the number one spot on the market, and that's the motherfucking target. It really will push up the 4P. I'm not letting go for a long time. I'm here to grab up the community, so work you can liberate. Like mine, said you concentrate. Hustle hard until we dominate. And even don't stop, then we keep on grinding. Hey. We'll keep on climbing to the top. Trillionaire thugs gonna be the hottest on the block. And we all grinding for that spot. So we all doing the toast life in Dubai. We just went poppin', hey. If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire, boy. If I wanna be a trillionaire, I'm gonna be a trillionaire.
Tengo la cara, puedo ver tu casa, yeah. Baby, don't call, te armo otro más, yeah. Solamente quiero saber lo que se siente mal, wow. No siento su gana, yo solo quería escuchar. Bitch, I don't know what I feel, I don't know. But it feels like I lost, they get here slow, yeah. Yeah, show this shit, yeah. Todos los días te sale buscar, mi corazón te cae más. Baby, te quiero pero no es amar, no. No tengo nada que decir, solo siento tu frenesí. Yeah, Baby, te quiero más, te quiero más. Te quiero dar todo lo que quieras, solo pide más. Ella se la quiero, yo no sé amar, no. Voy a agradecer, solo para ti. Baby, te quiero sentir, baby, yo no sé sentir. Nah, just fuck it up, I wanna smoke, fuck it up. I feel like blow soon, see me don't feel like it good. Baby, you got me confused. Me tengo la cara, puedo ver a tu casa. Yeah, baby, no cales, te armo otro más. Yeah, solamente quiero saber lo que se siente mal. Wow, nosotros yo solo quería contar. Wow, wow, wow. Todos los días te suelo buscar, mi corazón no te cae más. Baby, te quiero, pero no es amar, no. Wow, estoy intentándolo una vez más. Baby, te pido que me esperes más. Ya que tú sabes, enséñame más, yeah. I wanna spot, fuck it up. I'm gonna blow up soon. See me don't feel like it good. Baby, you got me confused. Yeah, 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 yeah. Todos los días te suelo buscar, mi corazón la te cae más. Baby, te quiero, pero no es amar, no. No tengo nada que decir, solo siento tu frenesí. Yeah, baby.
Y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all know the vibes. Sonar Muse. Songs on the Sunday morning. No Ordinary Podcast. That last one's it's a banger. Jansha. Alto Gas. That one's taking the platform by storm. I can't even lie. Everybody's on that one heavy. Be a Trillionaire. Same thing, man. Those two songs right now, probably the two hottest songs on the platform. Shout outs to both of those artists. And then, of course, we started off with Good For Me, Killer Strider. As always, we got to set the tone in this thing, man. We got to get this thing going right. So, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. We want to go through some quick news today, actually. Something a little bit different. I know I usually don't really do too much news on here, but we do want to go through a couple things. The market has been a little bit shaky. We've got some volatility going on, as we knew it would be. Some ups and some downs, but that's what we're here for. The volatility is what's going to bring what we want, which is the ability to earn very quickly. So even though this last week was real volatile, it's to be expected. We had the Fed rate cuts on Wednesday. They did cut by 25 basis points, 0.25 basis points. And usually we know rate cuts are a good thing, but in markets, you'll find out that, a lot of times buy the rumor, sell the news always lives true. Whether it's good news or bad news, when there's a major news event, it usually is going to shake up the market, especially in the time where the market is extremely greedy. If we were looking at the fear and greed index, we were pushed towards the greed side. So we probably should have kind of seen that we were topping up and that things were probably going to get going to the downside if they got going. It just never feels that way, right? Sentiment is a big thing, and a lot of times, when we're riding high on price, it's hard to see that downside coming. But learning to play the other side of the market is the best way to get ahead in this game. When everybody is feeling great about the sentiment, is the perfect time that you should be looking to take a little money off the table and to be ready for that said volatility that's probably on the way. So the market did take a big dip, but over the course of the last 3 days since that Fed meeting, we've already recovered, and I think that recovery is warranted. Is to be expected. Uh, Most people are thinking that the dip occurred because during the guidance of the meeting, Fed Chair Jerome Powell basically said that they're only going to look to do 2 rate cuts next year, which we all know these people say what they got to say to get the market where they want it to go. You can't really take what they say as the Bible. You can't take it as gold. Um, just because they say something doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. And markets being so top heavy and at a very heated position, of course the Fed chair is going to come out and try to quell that a little bit. That's the best tool he has. Obviously they have the rate cuts that they use as a tool, but the other big tool they use is what they say. And just by saying things, the way he's answering questions, the mood that he's in during these meetings can a lot of times sway the market. So not a surprise that they wanted to bring the market down, cool it off a little bit, because if they can cool it off just by saying things, then they don't have to cool it off by doing things. So he basically said they're only looking to do two more cuts next year. The market had already priced in 4 cuts next year, and so of course a little bit of panic set in, and people sold off. So if you ask me, they're selling off because they know that this Santa Claus rally that historically comes every holiday season and into the new year is coming, and they don't want things to go too ballistic right away. They want to bring it down in order that it has some room to go up without setting off too many alarms. The market is a tricky thing, and of course, as always, none of this is financial advice. These are my opinions. These are what I think is going to happen. I'm not even going to give you any tips on what you should be doing or shouldn't be doing. I'm just giving a simple analysis of some of the news and what I think the market is doing and where it's going. So, as usual, hold tight. Volatility is necessary. It's what we look for in this market. It's why we're here. It's what we come for. So, um, these last weeks is what is why we're in crypto, right? Because we've been through it and we can stomach the 30% swings to the down, followed by the 30% swings back up, and that's where we can really make our money at. So, um, love to see it. Honestly, love to see it. Shake out those weak hands, and the strong hands. We're still here, and we're right back to where we were at the beginning of the week. So, in other news, Ripple, RLUSD went live this week. Their stablecoin, they released it on several exchanges. We had some crazy stuff going on at the beginning. A lot of DeFi platforms. People were bidding to probably try to be one of the first people to have it. They were overbidding on the price to make sure they got some. And there's stories of people losing quite a bit of money due to that, unfortunately. Paying a higher price than the $1 value of the stable coin. And it's one of those things again where a lot of people are chasing clout. They're chasing these moment in times that they feel like can give them some kind of news and publicity, and then they're going to try to monetize off that. So if anyone did lose money because you were paying more than $1 for the stable coin, I hope that you were able to turn that into some kind of publicity for yourself and monetize off of it. Otherwise, you out here looking crazy for no reason. But of course, the price did settle back down to $1. RLUSD is live. I actually got some today, first little bag today, for the Sonar Muse platform. Just made a quick exchange on my Zumin wallet. And you get for the price that XRP is now, you can trade just a few XRP and get $5-10 of RLUSD. So it was dope. Just did a little quick swap on the Sonar Muse platform. One of the updates that we'll talk about a little bit is the ability to use RLUSD. So I wanted to get some in order to be able to transact on that in the RLUSD. But as far as the stablecoin in general, I think it's a great move by Ripple. Um, it's one of the things that we really didn't see coming at the beginning of this year, or earlier than that. We've had a lot of different amendments and stuff that came across, but this is one that is not only going to bring a huge point of utility to an already very useful coin, but I think the bigger thing is Ripple already has um, the 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 law behind it, and the um, going through the litigation with XRP has already set and paved the way for this stablecoin to be one of the most regulated stable coins on the market. A huge advantage, if you ask me. Tether definitely doesn't have this type of regulation. Even USDC doesn't really have this type of regulation. Paxos coin was one that, I saw them in court with USD, Stellar Lumens. I saw them in some court hearings a couple years ago, and I was thinking that Paxos was well on its way to being one of the more regulated coins. But if my understanding is correct, even Paxos is getting delisted over in Europe and did not pass the regulatory framework for the Mika amendments that passed over there. So if you look in the landscape of stable coins now, you're really left with just a couple options that are regulated, as far as the US goes, and as far as Europe is headed as well. I think as far as Europe, Tether has until the 30th. All the exchanges have until the 30th to delist Tether, and that's going to be a huge shakeup in their market. So Ripple is one of those coins that I believe will have a clear path to regulation over in Europe with MiCA. I mean, if they got regulation here through New York, which is one of the toughest places to get litigation and get through, then I think Europe's going to be no problem, as far as and as well as all the other jurisdictions around the world. So a great chess move by Ripple, jumping on the stable coin train. The banks aren't going to play in the market unless you have a stable coin, and obviously XRP is going to be used on the back end to facilitate all of the movement on the blockchain. So anytime someone is moving the RLUSD coin, you're still getting fueled by XRP on the back end, as far as the transaction fees, the ripples that are being burnt to make these transactions happen. So obviously that helps the deflationary nature of XRP, the token being burnt as fuel for all the transactions, and URLSD is going to only bring more liquidity and more activity to the blockchain. So great move. It's good to see them get that going, and I just think it's going to be one of the moves that really sets them off in the right direction, especially with DeFi, on and off ramps, and the partnerships that they already have in place. I think having a stable coin now is only going to usher in more and more people into the XRPL ecosystem. So last piece of news that we can get into is the fact that for that stable coin, I think what a big thing that a lot of people are missing is how quickly that stable coin kind of came into fruition. It was something that we didn't really hear about until maybe mid this year, and within 6 months, obviously it gets submitted and it gets added onto the ledger. Not only that, but as soon as that bull run happened, I want to say within 2 or 3 days, if not a week or so, of XRP passing the previous resistance of around 70 or so cents, you saw an outcry of people that really wanted to get the trust line fee and the fee to open a wallet, not the fee, but the XRP that you had to allot to hold a wallet on the ledger, and the XRP you have to allot to hold trust lines on the ledger. They want to get that number down. And I think one big thing people missed is how quickly that happened. It felt like one day you heard the outcry, and then maybe, a week, if a week later, you saw the change happen. And I think a big thing people are missing with that and the stablecoin is how quickly things can get done in a decentralized arena. If you were talking about a banking system, something that happened in the banking system, then of course it would have were years, a year or two to get things done on those in that type of a environment. There's so much regulation, there's so many laws and hoops that have to be uh, passed and filed and amended. And if anything, honestly, now we know that it's really more about people trying to get their money in certain places so that they can benefit from whatever laws and regulations are going to be passed. But something like that to get past, even at a large corporation, usually takes a lot of time. Large boats don't move that quickly. So to see the outcry come on Twitter, and then within a week, maybe less than a week, to see things get changed on the ledger, that's a true testament to the power of the decentralized community and what blockchain is going to be able to build. You can put amendments up and pass them very quickly, and the pliability that you have with these new digital assets is going to be a lot more different, a lot more buoyant, a lot more flexible than traditional markets move. And I hope people didn't miss that within all that's going on right now. So just keep your eyes open. We know right now it's a pivotal time in the market. That hopefully, quite possibly could have been the last pullback that you see for a little bit. There's still a chance that we can still, keep dipping for a little bit before we take off. But, you have to kind of treat the trend as your friend now. And once you kind of start going up to the upside, every dip that you get, you have to kind of, make a allotted plan that it could be the last. You have a plan A, you have a plan B, you have a plan C, and you don't really know which one's going to play out. But as of right now, every dip that you get, you have to kind of treat it as if that might be the last dip. So if you're trying to make some last minute buys, you're putting in your last minute buys. Obviously, you're not getting too over fearful and shorting things, because these dips don't last long in a bull market. They're down a day or two, and then you're right back up to where you were. So just keep your eyes on the news, keep your ears to the street, know what's going on. The best weapon is being informed. If you can stay informed of what's going on, then you'll always be a couple steps ahead. Don't rely on the mainstream media, because once it hits mainstream media, we know it's too late, and that whatever's been done has been done, and you've already missed out. So stay vigilant out here, man. And the news is happening very quickly. So we'll get back into another round of music. We'll come back, and then we'll get into some more of these updates on Sonar Muse. But as always, we appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. None of this is financial advice, and we're gonna get into some tunes. The next round of tunes. All artists are being paid real-time streaming royalties, micro streaming royalties off the platform, and that's definitely my favorite part. Is now that XRP is started jump a little bit in price, now these micro streams aren't looking like micro streams. These micro streams are looking like macro streams. And we're here today just to play some of the music and make sure that these artists are getting paid real time, no matter what. So thank y'all for rocking with us, and yeah, man, rock out with us.
Get into this cryptocurrency, is going up. You should join this cosmic wave with the team, be going up.
Zaha and Angels, yeah, we doing things, bruh. Mail out NFTs and get you some cool stuff, yeah. Y'all better quit playing and join this wave is all I'm saying. These NFTs are going up. We ain't playing. Angels is the team and Killer on the beat. Goose Park on his vocal, yeah, this his house so unique. Zaha causing a ripple effect. Grab your team and let's board this jet. Right into the sunset, rolling up, creating art. Uploaded to the ledger, yeah, that's smart. 360 deal, that's a bad contract. Read and educate, don't get played. Money coming always. Drop it NFT, support me. Get your beats from me, I'ma lace you up. Goose the name, you know what's up. Zaha, they going up.
I got my strap from Kansas. I'm a rapper through the canvas. I got it all for myself. I don't get on your side. I'm protesting my dumb play down. Here's some photos of the dummy killer. And then my hand. Pulling the ball. Killing all dog dirty. Small your eyes, my turn now. Start killing the ball. Don't send the ball, but I'm going to look at the ball. Turn it up, please turn it on. Yeah, I'm going to look at it. Take a look at it.
In a world where they say men wear the pants, we all know it's the women who run the finance. Crypto money may be new because it's based on technology and what it can do. Us women excel in tech too. Thought you knew.
Hidden figures, no Taraji. The blockchain got governed bodies. A women all over the globe. Cooking crypto, not over the stove. Kwame Brown said mama's cooking. A lot of mamas is Queen Shebas. It's women in crypto that single like ISO. 222 living they life though. Buying the dip is cheaper than Geico. Watch for lizards and snakes, reptilians. Processing the fraud, those are amphibians. Women in crypto, don't be an idiot. Icebox like too cold. Young boss, no Hugo. XRPL wizards, paving that yellow brick road. I'm making it big with Becky. She always showing her gratitude. Activate your tip bot. You give them, it's gonna come back to you. On the ocean like longitude, latitude. Mess with them, then you gonna get attitudes. XRP Jenna. All my crypto women is winners. In the universe with writer's block, but I don't write though. That was a typo. I just seen the NFT. I really like though. My juices is flowing again. Hear that boy going, you know that it's him. Cut to our cookout, you know you need friends. Women in crypto, it's not a trend. Women in crypto, you know that it's them.
Technology and money combined is like a beautiful woman with a glass of red wine. These crypto streets ain't for the weak. Ladies with cold and hot wallets should be the conversation topics. We setting the trend of the next thing popping.
Jamie, Faith Art, XR paid out in St. Bart's. Beat Boot, XR Purd, what's the word? Moon Chaser 2020, all them coins, girl, they gon' envy. B12 imposters clearly, shout out to Crypto Erie. X-Smokey Donuts and X-Bot got a wicked collabo. T from Smeckles, them out like Keckles. Victoria for XR Doge, whoa. Help me get my first close on the blockchain, that's for sure. Sherry U-Car, let's go get drinks at the U-Bar. I use my XRP, it's fast, I don't do that Bitcoin Cash. Mel P 2222, you got a girl with crypto, that's a money move. Willow P, NFT, Erie Princess, Miss Crypto Team. Whoa. A Miss Team Crypto. Whoa. XRP Queen, they got us from the get-go. Whoa. You can try to holler at them, it's lit, bro. Whoa. I'm talking about women in crypto.
We come from all over the world, repping our favorite blockchains. We making money with strangers, turning into friends over the internet. Forget the parties in the club. We want to meet up in a space call, talking about cryptos and NFTs though. Triangular Trap Tsunami.
Get your bread up, pick your head up. You got to get your bread up. But we ain't eating crumbs. Get your bread up, pick your head up. You got to get your bread up. But we ain't eating crumbs. Better come with a whole loaf. So dope, big overdose. Peel off for the new gold. Better come with a whole load. So dope, nigga overdose. Peel off with a new goal. No crumbs on our table. It's a lifestyle and we stable. True story, no fable. We got horses up in them stables. If they buffet line going outside, they serving up all the labels. Stay connected to the bigger picture, cause the boss connected like cables. To the mega office, we high up. The fly is high, you gon' need a duck. The rest is just getting nauseous. That's why they be going up. All the information go nowhere. While we lean back like a lawn chair. Touch your grass on the top floor. That's how I like my lawn care. Gotta get your bread up. Pick your head up. You got to get your bread up. But we ain't eating crumbs. Get your bread up. Pick your head up. You got to get your bread up. But we ain't eating crumbs. Better come with a whole loaf. So dope, make an overdose. Peel off in a new ghost. Better come with a whole loaf. So dope, make an overdose. Peel off with a new ghost. Swoop down like I'm Daffy. You better hide all your Daphnes. I'm stimulating like caffeine. Too fast, you never gon' pass me. Better jumping off in that backseat or go and wave you a taxi. You're meant to now on OPM to avoid all of those gas fees. The way they passing the baton, you would think that they was in a track meet. If birds fly down south for winter, catch me in Miami on a jet ski. Rock in the Prezi or go and rest in the suite. I'm getting beat, but I think she in love with duck meat. Gotta get your bread up. Pick your head up. You got to get your bread up. But we ain't eating crumbs. Get your bread up. Pick your head up. You got to get your bread up. But we ain't eating crumbs. Better come with a whole loaf. So dope, make an overdose. Peel off in a new ghost. Crumbs.
Hey man, say man. Y'all know the vibes, man. Songs on a Sunday morning. No Ordinary Podcast. We in here. That right there, that was K Monster, Killer Strider's other alter ego, the producer side with After the Rain. We had No Crumbs by Duck Set and the Diplo Quacks featuring Rizzo the Boss. We had Women in Crypto featuring Too Cold. And we also had Sal We Going Up, Angels in Goose Park, featuring none other than that boy Jansa again. So yeah, man, we want to get back into this platform. Last week we did talk briefly on a couple of the new features that were added. One was the ability to share songs now to our favorite platforms, such as Twitter, such as Pinterest. Let's see if we can pull one up. So if we click the three dots, you go to share. We do have the ability to share to Facebook. We have Reddit, Tumblr, Telegram, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, or you can simply copy the link and paste it that way. But the ability to actually share the songs to our social media platforms now, super dope feature, and probably the one I'm most excited about. Last week we also touched on the ability to show lyrics to our songs. So I know earlier during the stream, or maybe you didn't notice, but I did have Johnson's lyrics up while his song was playing. So Killer brought it to my attention that they've had the lyrics on the platform for a while now, but what's different now is we actually have the ability for the scrolling with the lyrics now. So while the song is playing now, we can actually hit the lyric button and it scrolls along with the lyrics as they're playing. Right? So dope feature. Dope that they always had lyrics, but even doper now that the lyrics will scroll along while the song is playing. Like I said, these are just things that are making Sonar Muse the go-to platform for me, especially in the Web3 space, but almost all together. But the features that I want to get into today are a couple other different features. So now, whenever we are uploading our songs, our new music to the platforms, which I cannot do through here, just because we now have an actual artist page, artist portal that we go through to upload the songs. We have the ability to actually do a pre-release and pre-sale of our songs. So let me see. I don't think we have any songs right now that are in pre-release or pre-sale that I could show you, unfortunately. But we do have the ability now to have songs pre-released to where people can preview the songs before they come out. And obviously for any artists who are trying to do true rollouts for their song and for their music, that's going to be a big deal. Not only can you give fans something to look forward to, but if maybe you had a song that you were still kind of working on, but you want to give something to hold them over, something to let them know that music is on the way, you could pre-release a song. If you wanted to do kind of like a Kanye West style and do some A/B testing, some real-time testing of what song is you should put out next, you could do a pre-release and release the song and get some feedback on the songs that are coming out. So the pre-release and pre-sale of songs is something that, as the platform grows and as more and more artists start looking at their numbers, looking at their demographics, and then using those to actually be able to build their strategies around, I think it's going to become more and more popular. Of course, some artists are, more privy to the mysterious style of just, staying offline until they're gonna drop, and then when they drop, boom, they just hit you all at once with no warning. That is a style, and to each his own. Um, but to some artists that do like a traditional rollout where there's a pre-release where people can preview it, get ready, and try to actually drum up some excitement about the song before it's released, this is the perfect avenue to do that. So dope feature, being able to pre-release, pre-preview, and pre-sale of your song has been added to the Sonar Muse platform. The other dope thing that's been added to the platform, which I just became aware of, is the ability to tip artists. So now you actually have the ability, um, if you just feel you're listening to a song and you feel like that's a dope song, you have the ability to tip the artist just for that song. You don't have to buy the song. You don't have to buy a Regium share. You don't have to buy an NFT. You can simply show love and support to your artist right on that song by tipping them. So you'll go to the song, you'll click the three dots, tip artists. As you see, you can tip using your Swirl subscription, the money that you have topped up, or you can actually just tip with your XRP wallet. And if you do tip with the XRP wallet, it doesn't have to be in XRP. It can be in RLUSD or I'm pretty sure any other coin that you have in your wallet. But after you do select how you want to tip, you'll automatically go to the artists that are listed on the song. So if maybe you just like the lyrics, you could tip the artist that's performing. If you just like the beat, you could tip who I think on this song is the producer, ILDK. But anybody that's associated with the song can be tipped individually, and obviously you could go back and tip the other one if you would like. If the artist doesn't have a XRP wallet account set up, then the artist will still be tipped, and the funds will actually just be sitting in a dedicated wallet for them, waiting to be released if they do make a wallet. So not to fear that if the artist doesn't have a wallet, that their funds are just going to get burned or somebody stealing them. They'll actually be in a pre-allocated account waiting for that artist to claim as soon as they make a wallet. So another dope feature, and this is one of those where I could see a lot of utility coming out of this. Like I said, a lot of people, for one, haven't been onboarded, but at the same time, there's a lot of people who don't really know too much about the Regium shares. They don't know too much about buying songs. They're used to Spotify and the streaming model. They don't know too much about NFTs and purchasing an NFT and why you would want to do these things. But I think everybody knows what a tip is. Everybody understands tipping your artist or tipping someone who's offering you a service. So I think this is a very easy, plain Jane way for people to be able to show support. This song, for example, is 10XRP. Everybody's not going to have 10XRP. At this point, 10XRP is what, $25? As the price keeps rising of XRP, it's going to get more and more expensive. So that's another thing that artists are going to have to start doing is myself included. We're going to have to go in and kind of revamp our pricing. 10XRP, a few months ago, would have only been $5 for a song, and now it's $25 for a song. So revamping the pricing, but in that case of, hey, I might not necessarily want to buy a song for 10XRP, but I would definitely be down to tip this artist 1XRP, and give them a little bit of something for support. It's a dope feature that they've unlocked, and I think it's going to be well utilized on the platform. So again, just shout out to the devs, shout out to the team over there at Sonar Muse. We're seeing so many new things on the platform, so many ways to creatively enhance the experience, not only for the artists, but to enhance the experience for the listeners. I know from the artist point of view, you're able to be creative. They always talk about how being an artist these days is basically like running a small business. And the more creative ways that you can find to be able to bring in revenues and create different streams of revenue from your art, um, the better your business is going to be, and the more it's going to succeed. So, um, the ability now to be able to not only sell music Regium shares and give back to people who are investing into your music by letting them gain part of the royalties. You have the ability to sell the song just for a flat rate, for that way someone can actually download it and have it in their possession. Um, you have tips now where you can actually be tipped out on the song. Anybody that's performing or associated with the song can be tipped out. But in addition to that, you have things like revenue share, to where if a artist actually doesn't necessarily know how they can pay a producer up front, they can come to an agreement where they say, hey, I'm just outright giving you a share basically of the publishing or points on this song or this album, and anytime that I'm getting paid, you're getting paid. And now they're getting a revenue share right out the gate. um, Things like this are really turning um, this artistry into a business, and I think that's really what this is about. If you're into Web3, if you're into the tokenization of music as an asset, that means you have a little bit of deeper understanding of what it means to be creating a business out of your art, and to be on the path of entrepreneurship, and being a successful entrepreneur through your art. And I think the multitude of ways that Sonar Muse is making this possible is why Sonar Muse is such a perfect marriage for any music artist out there right now. Um, we're aware of the marriage between Sonar Muse and the XRPL, and why that's so perfect. Right, the low fees, the great transaction speeds, um, and the low barrier of entry. Honestly, I think it's one of the easier blockchain ecosystems to enter into. Those reasons make Sonar Muse being built on top of the XRPL one of the big draws. And then if you add on top of that all of the versatility that the Sonar Muse platform has, not only, like I said, for artists but for listeners, the ability to just simply appreciate artists by tipping, the ability to uh, actual have possession of a song by buying the song and being able to download it, the ability to purchase the NFT, and have something that's a non-fungible representation of that purchase on the blockchain forever, right? The ability to invest in an artist and in the artist's art through music regium shares. It's just a full suite of ways that you can really do a lot of cool things in one place. Um, that's not to mention the fact that obviously Sonar Muse is offering playlists like traditional DSPs, which are becoming more popular. It's offering music videos now. That's the newest thing. Let's see. Let's check one of these out. Let's check one of these music videos out. But yeah, you can upload music videos. Actually, I wanted to let's check this out. You can upload music videos to the platform. A dope feature. Um,
神風モンスタ
so
I don't really know what I'm gonna do this time. I don't really know what I'm gonna do this time. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm gonna do this time. I don't really know what I'm.
Man, shout out to that boy Killer Strider, man. That's what we want to see, man. But yeah, look at music videos right on the platform. I mean, how can you be mad at that? I mean, what platforms are doing that? Spotify's not doing that. Let's just be honest. They give you a little 3 second visualizer, you know. Um, uh, it's really amazing, honestly, the things that this platform is coming up with, and I'm super excited to be a part of it. I'm blessed. I'm honored. I'm humbled um, that they would allow me to even build this podcast around what they're doing. And like I say, everything I'm trying to do is just to continue to build up their brand, to shed light and bring awareness to what they're building, because there's just some awesome stuff on this platform. I'm gonna get into uploading the podcast onto the platform, uh, and yeah, just to finish it off, man. Uh, we did something special today. We did something really special today, and I got to be a part of something real special that you guys will be able to take part in next week and see what we have. But ending off the year, we're gonna end it off strong. And just as far as next year, getting into 2025, what we did today really inspired me to really come back and go hard on this platform, upload some more content, music included. Hopefully, I can get the podcast uploaded. Um, but the the excitement around this platform, the the constant building on this platform, um, and the community on this platform, the community of very good artists, man. I say it every episode. It's not just people uploading music, man. There's some really, really good music on this platform, and that's definitely the most. I can speak all about all of that other stuff, and the most exciting part about this platform is that the music on here is good, and we have found some very talented artists on this platform, and I think people are starting to see the light. And um, funny enough, we were kind of talking to Killer today, and um, we were kind of asking them about different artists, and hey, did y'all go looking for this guy, or did this guy just kind of stumble upon the platform? And overwhelmingly, most of these artists are starting to find the platform. Um, Shout out to Check Bankero. Shout out to Diplaquax. I guess they've been heavy in as far as onboarding artists, and that's another thing that we want to do in 2025. We want to make sure that we're putting out some content that's going through the process, showing the steps of onboarding, showing people how easy it is, and step-by-step instructions on how to do it, to make sure we're contributing back to what Sonar Muse is building. And yeah, next year is going to be big. Next year we got some exciting things going on, and I appreciate y'all rocking with me this year. This has been one of the greatest experiences, one of the greatest journeys that I've been on. A new one, and something that's super exciting, and I've kind of fell in love with. So if you've been rocking with me for these last 22 episodes, thank you, man. Salute. You are appreciated. And as far as what we got coming in the future, stay tuned, because we got a lot of good things cooking and working on this platform. So I'm gonna go ahead and shout out my sponsors before I get out of here. You know the vibes. SkinnyBooty.com, lifestyle blend out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They do street art. They have clothing. They work with artists. And of course, they are starting to move into the Web3 space. Check out their blog. Skinny Buddha and I's podcast they just released a blog for it. I'll leave it in a link in the description so you can check that out. But now our blog, our episode of the No Ordinary podcast has a place to live outside of YouTube from the blog that he published. So shout out to him, and thanks for publishing that blog. Of course, 96.7 Tracks Entertainment, WTEG Radio, online radio. If you're a small business or artist that is looking for extra online worldwide presence, make sure you hit them up. They got great holiday specials going on for airtime, as far as ad space. And then last but not least, IG Clout, social media, and small business CRM company, specialized in bridging small business with technology, integration, AI, and anything that's going to help your business scale, bring more leads, and help you turn that small business into a large business. That's what we're about. So check us out, igclout.com. If you have any of those needs, we would love to help you with that. So yeah, man, that's it. We closing it out. I'm gonna give my official sign off for 2024. Can't wait to head into 2025. We will have a cast next week, but like I said, it's gonna be something a little different, something special we got cooked up for you guys. But yeah, man. Until then, you know the vibes, man. Sonar Muse, songs on a Sunday morning, No Ordinary Podcast. We're doing this so we can spread awareness to all the artists that are on the platform. They are all being compensated real-time micro stream royalties as these songs are playing. And that's the main reason why we're doing it, is to make sure that we're giving back to this community that is given, so much to me at this point, just as far as a home and I mean something that was just, I have been looking for a long time, and it just kind of fell into my lap. And at this point, I don't even want to say fell into my lap. At this point, I want to say that certain things are just meant to be and meant to happen. And XRP was my favorite digital asset, and to find a platform for music built on top of the XRPL, like I said, it was more meant to be than something that I stumbled upon. And I'm grateful. I'm humbled. Shout out to the Sonar Muse team. Thank you again, as always, for letting me be a part of what you guys got going on. And I hope and I continue to do a great job and to be a decent ambassador for the things that you guys are building. So yeah, man, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody. Whatever you might be celebrating, but make sure you take this time, spend it with your family, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the other side. Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2025.
I just blew another bag with some Louboutin spikes. Yeah. I got bags on my eyes, had a lot of sleepless nights. Yeah. I just separated my shorty, put her wrists on ice. I be copping what I want, I ain't looking at the price. Oh. Yeah. You do what you want, you poppin'. I can switch up style, I got options. Even with all this, like something is missing. Lost all my friends, I love them from a distance. That's what comes with the lifestyle. That's what comes with the lifestyle. Yeah, that's what comes with the lifestyle. A lot of fakes, they came and they went. So worried about what's in my pockets and how much I spend. Yeah, they ain't been there ever since the beginning. And then they got me where I am, so they need a percentage. Soon as you successful, they gon' envy you. Once I forgot about you, gon' remember you. Seem like you ain't spoken centuries, faded memories. Bad energy is all they bringing me. People ringing me, blowing up my phone. And they just sex for long. Just for long. Stay, you know that they go. They go. But that's what comes with the lifestyle. That's what comes with the lifestyle. Yeah, that's what comes with the lifestyle.
Blessing. That boy is fire.
Ooh.
party. Yeah, it's a party. Crispy nigga, you can never miss me. My color living well, don't address me. She paid me for a feature to come dress me. She said she want my number for her bestie. Mustard on her shirt, it was an SS party. You know I popped the Molly and just sip Bacardi. All my flips and Molly, VG like the Hardys. I'll probably pop it down just to calm the party. Ooh, yeah, I could fix a crash, never one-on-one. Do my other man, he send another man. Then I do my dance. All these full bags, all these full bags. When I pull up, a nigga making a scene. Find me at the club, you know I'm here for the green. Been a hustler, that's straight in my jeans. Pockets too stuffed, guess I wore the wrong jeans. I got gold like you saying, she give me top that's too brain. Topping it up with new chains, had to add new bezels. Yeah, they mad, got them seeming like a boiling kettle. I got successful and relapsed, I realized successful. Yeah, all these bros acting like they slang like us, like they gang like us. Whole gang got a bus, she a fiend for this Zanny. It's a party on my bus, got a grip inside the bus, and my wrist is just to bust. All these bros acting like they slang like us, like they gang like us. Whole gang got a bus, she a fiend for this Zanny. It's a party on my bus, got a grip inside the bus, and my wrist is just to bust. My gang got two rollies inside a double R. I say reaching for the moon just to see the stars. Became the man on the moon, gave him Zans on the moon. Then my daughter Zanny Moon, type of rapper that can make him at your boom, ooh yeah. Type of rapper that your girl she listen to, ooh yeah. And she tweeting every time that she play me. She an option, but she tryna have a baby, yeah. And I got the biggest smile when I'm in the bank. I don't play around when it come to making bank. If we gotta do it, then let's go for a drink. Heard you got a shooter, but all these shit is black, all these shit is black. All these bros acting like they slang like us, like they gang like us. She a fiend for the Zanny and she put it in her cup. Got that liquor, now she up, and my wrist is like, what's up, Yeah, all these bros acting like they slang like us, like they gang like us. Whole gang got a bus, she a fiend for a Zanny. It's a party on my bus, got a grip inside the bus, and my wrist is just too bust. All these bros acting like they slang like us, whole gang got a bus. She a fiend for the Zanny. It's a party on my bus, got a grip inside the bus, and my wrist is just a bus. And my wrist is just a bus. I'm a bus. Don't push my buttons.
Mess up my mind, you know. For you, I can't take it. Funny for you, just like the wall of Jericho. Only you drive me crazy. For you, I can't take it. Funny for you, just like the wall of Jericho. It's like stress, better put it apart. Missing your vibes when you know they're around. Blow my mind with a gun to cars. I get some kind things where I know they lie. In the life, I'm going stronger. In the winter, only go be my summer. Give me leave her, be my starter. Baby, come follow my lead. Speed it. I think the flesh is weak inside. Need your mercy. All around me like my shadow and now. So lucky I found you already. Always together like your content. Give me the vibe I want already. Baby, mess up my mind, you know. For you, I can't take it. Funny for you, just like the wall of Jericho. Baby, you drive me crazy. For you, I can't take it. Falling for you just like the one I'm shedding. It's like stress, better put it apart. Missing your vibes when you know they're around. Know my mind without going to cars. I get some kind things where I know they lie. You know life will be stronger. With it without only you go be my summer. Give me leave out, be your pastor. Baby, come follow my lead. If some butterfly kisses your release. Feel up, butterfly kisses your release. Feel up, yeah. I did miss you. I hope you're coping, baby. Cause my life ain't been the same since I left you. I'm on that burning flame in me till I can relight my fire. Hoping, baby, that I get another chance to see your face. Ooh, that smile, those dimples, they always give me time and time again. Tyler, care for me, he want it when no one else is there for me. He want it, don't you ever think there's another, cause it's you. Who's my baby? Who do I call my lady? I said, don't you ever think there's another, cause it's you, it's you. Oh, more how far, show I need BTO. Oh, mommy, I didn't chase my dreams, though they may occupy my time. Me wallow loco. When you see me with them girls, oh, nipino, I only mess around with them because I miss you more. Though they may occupy my mind, they wallow loco me. Yo. How could anybody let go of a girl so beautiful? Well, I guess they say, come to go away. Now that you're gone, I'll be the only one. And me, Nicole, out here having fun. Nibato yakin lole, can't see me, baby. Mon chere kiri, I don't know what came over me. Ereti mon sheti cover me, babe. And I've been missing you. Things you do makes me know you miss me too. Talo care for me, you want it when no one else was there for me. Don't you ever think there's another, cause it's you. Who's my baby? Who do I call my lady? Don't you ever think there's another, cause it's you, it's you. How far, show I need BTO. Oh, mommy, I didn't chase my dreams, though they may occupy my time. Yeah, when you see me with them girls, oh, nipino, I only mess around with them because I miss you more. No, though they may occupy my mind. Yeah. See, you got me wondering, oh, I come where would be? And I thought you were my teammate, or better yet, a cellmate. Yeah. I should go my yeah. In other words, listen. Oh, more how far, show I need BTO. Oh, mommy, I don't chase my dreams, though they may occupy my time. Me wallow loco. When you see me with them girls, oh, ni bitter.
Only mess around with them because I miss you. Moro no, moro no. Though they may occupy my mind, girl, you have my heart.
Demons in my head, I feel like no one is care about my name. Ties on my neck, bitches coming next. I lost for money, that's how much you get. Yeah, walls say she bars me, but no, she will be death. I don't trust nobody, so I don't trust myself. I don't know, feel love, Venus marks on bloods. Bitch, that ain't but a dog. Yeah, I was feeling confused. Why did you help me? We were in your game. You left me alone. Knock it out of the box. Big, I think I hit out. I got you on some feet. I just want to feel. Que me hace sentir. Caigo en la oscura, no puedo salir. No quiero estar aquí, yo quiero estar allí. Todo lo que dijiste lo tiraste más. No wanna feel bad. Yeah, I don't wanna feel bad. I don't wanna feel bad. I don't wanna feel bad. Yeah.
No sirree, Bobby, Hemi. No Egypt, more like Kemet. I said we the real Jews, they said I was anti-Semitic. No sirree, Ricky Bobby. I ain't racing no zombies. Neither pocket watching. XR paid is my hobby. No sirree, Bob Marley. Young Dreadlock Rastafari. Out the trenches for real, triangular trapping tsunami. No sirree, Bob Dylan. This industry want my spirit. Think it's cap if you want, go watch him on 60 Minutes. No sirree, Bob Saget. Pedophilia tragic. Don't care if they was real sisters, that full house you could have it. No sirree, Bob Barker. Prison industrial starter. His price was always right. Don't drop his souls, bro, regardless. No sirree, Bobby Schmurder. Blood tie dye and no burger. Kill all these old habits, it's time to rise with a purpose. No sirree, Bobby Orr. Power play up the score. Atlanta thrashing the beat so hard, them Rangers on your board. No sirree, Bobby Brown. I do that by the pound. No Whitney by the key. The gangster belong to me. We know that it's red. You got fiat low from the pigs. No sirree, by my sponge, you Squidwards. On my dictatorship like Hitler. It's World War III. And don't say, can you see my country tizzy? They tried to mentally imprison me, physically and spiritually. I'm a god, you can't mimic me. Clone to the throne, I'm back to the bone. But bad, I'm XRP, let's drop to the jet. In the jungle with lambs, no more meat, so I can't go ham. When XRP past $1,000, y'all gonna be begging me to be some fans. Like my ceiling fan in Taipei, I'ma look at you like you speak Chinese. I'm a mothership over the 7 seas, that's my brand new highway. No lanes for HOV, I got some CBD, I got some TAC. Of course my XRP to pay for them toll fees. You know I keep my keys. No, I'm not a Freemason, so don't call me my G. No sirree, Bobby Hemi. No Egypt, more like Kemet. I said we the real Jews, they said I was anti-Semitic. No sirree, Ricky Bobby. I ain't racing no zombies. Neither pocket watching. XR paid is my hobby. No sirree, Bob Marley. Young Dreadlock Rastafari. Out the trenches for real, triangular trapping tsunami. No sirree, Bob Dylan. This industry want my spirit. Think it's cap if you want, go watch him on 60 Minutes.
to raise capital for the month. Add value for the month. Roadblocks in front of us. So hot in the summer months. So dealing with a lot to sum it up. Thinking it's a lot, think again. Lock when linking in. I'm pinching in slow motion. Pinching in. Is you listening? 50-50, this is sinking in. I'm just that cat they taught to be a fisherman. I had a lot of lessons I've been mentioning.